Alright everyone, hello again. We're recording this video while waiting for Sora to be dropped in Smash Bros, which at the time of filming is 4 p.m. Pacific, almost exactly. And Nickelodeon, probably in the same manner that they kind of made it a little inconvenient for Nintendo to do their stuff, decided to announce their patch like now. Like, well, tonight. They didn't say when it's happening tonight, but they are doing it. So, here are the highlights for the patch. What's up, guys? Just want to announce we're going to start doing some really big giveaways on this channel starting today. So make sure you watch the video for the giveaway prompt and enter it, because we're giving away a really, really big prize to kick things off. And for other videos this week, every time you enter, your odds of winning increase. So watch for the prompt and make sure you enter. He said 2 hours from now? Oh my god, he's dropping the patch the same time as Sora. That's... wow. Anyways. That's actually really funny. Oh, it's gonna be a long stream. Highlights for today's upcoming patch. Added dash dancing. There is dash dancing in the game. He wasn't even kidding about that. So that's dash dancing in the game was really, really big. It basically allows you to like break directions as fast as you want in Smash games. Definitely in Melee. It wasn't present in there, but now it's there. So that's a pretty huge change. So I think that's going to help out with a lot of mobility options, which is good. That's a good thing. And I think it's going to feel more like a proper platform fighter with that finally in the game. The DI window increased from 10 degrees to 16 degrees. And I think by adding a DI window, it sort of makes these zero-death combos easier to get out of. And I think also it means that characters can't do the spike to spike to spike combo that we've seen so often. And so with these combos, you know, it sort of comes to mind that whenever you were off stage and you got sort of touched once, no matter how you DI'd it, there's nothing you could do to get out of it for a lot of characters. So namely Oblina, Leonardo, Mikey, just any character that had a huge recovery could go down really, really deep. SpongeBob, that was sort of what you expected. So that's pretty, for me, that's pretty exciting, because as a Nigel player, that was one of the things that frustrated me the most. So they're going to have to find other ways to depend on those kills, and that's fine. Another big one, rooftop online lag issues fixed. Guys, we have a huge giveaway coming up. We're giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch OLED. All I have to do is type into the comments below and say my favorite channel is Hungrybox. The character you main, like and subscribe. We'll choose a winner, and we'll see who gets the first big prize. So this one's important because, you know, previously Rooftop Online, it's a neutral stage, one of the 4 neutrals in the game. It's put into the competitive rule set, but it's the one that I definitely play on the least. I don't like the fact that you can't just drop through platforms with down. So I'm not a huge fan of platforms in general, and that one's just one giant platform, and you sort of need to like configure yourself carefully to do that, because like if you get caught in a string and there's a platform in the middle, or you're trying to get into someone, or someone is zoning you out, or Oblina's throwing the projectiles, that purple goo on the bottom, you're gonna have a bad time. It's not gonna be what you really want from it. So I'm really, really glad that, you know, that stage, as difficult as it was for me, it also had lag in it. For some reason, whenever you played online, even in a private lobby, the stage would like glitch up. It wouldn't be as smooth of an experience before. And so I'm happy we now have another stage to play on. The biggest note that everyone was waiting for, and now it's confirmed, the biggest patch note that I was waiting for, and the world was, biggest patch note, Mikey Nair, no longer dumb. Mikey's neutral air, which led to the simplest combo in the game. This means that you no longer have to be worried about getting... With Mikey Nair now being nerfed, you no longer have to worry You no longer have to worry about being 0 to death constantly with one grab or one up throw or one opening, and then you get thrown across the stage and then cargo and then finished off. That was a huge problem. That was a huge problem throughout the entire time. And because of it, a lot of players, I mean, it read a lot of results really crazy. There was a bunch more Michelangelos appearing in results, and now a lot of people had pretty big gripes against it. But now that is out of the game, as we can see, and to me, that's a very, very good patch note. So I think we can go back now to having some normalcy in terms of the meta for the game. I think Lucy is back to being the best character, except, hold on, there's individual patch notes here too, which is pretty interesting. We have Lucy, Danny, and Ren and Stimpy down specials no longer kill at 0. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Because I didn't think they killed. I didn't think they killed with at 0 in the first place. I guess that just means they're a bit weaker. And to be fair, jump scare was the best move in the entire game. So I'm not too surprised. So yeah, they nerfed it. So Lucy, jump scare, Danny, ghostly wail, and Ren and Stimpy, waft, no longer kill. Did you read the entire patch notes? Can someone send me the entire patch notes? I need to see the entire patch notes. Does anyone have a screenshot? There's like 20 other things. Oh my god, show me. And then Patrick command input now has super armor. What? So they buffed Patrick. Holy wait a minute. I'm going to try to speed through these because there's a lot. All right, that's correct. Okay. Thank you, Plant. Yeah, there's more at the bottom. I'll go over it. Fix characters animating at half frame rate on Rooftop Rumble. Okay, so they fixed the lag there. Royal Woods and Cemetery. Fix Ghost Zone, causing CPU players freeze in place. Okay. So yeah, those stages were pretty... They were pretty laggy. Projectiles that bounce no longer last indefinitely. Okay, projectile glitch. They no longer disappear when making contact with the wall or ceiling. So they just keep bouncing. They fix projectiles. The global DI window, that's huge. That's huge for getting out of combos. Pixelated images in gallery, okay. Fix certain recovery moves not activating as expected when performed immediately after leaving launch state. Wow. Implemented dash dancing. You can turn around of a run after it begins. So dash dancing, that's going to be sick. Performing a dash starts a 15 frame warm-up before a dash attack can be input. On the 16th frame and beyond, conditions for dash attacks return to normal. Okay. So they also implemented different ways for you to use dash attacks. Patrick, fixed command input not activating super armor. So they buffed Patrick's recovery, right? All right. Here we come the nerfs. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for these nerfs? Big ones. Aang. Removed outermost hitboxes on neutral air. Nomadic Goose! Holy shit. Nomadic static. Let's go. Removed outermost hitboxes on neutral air. So the Nair train that Aang does to you, harder to hit now. And also increased down special X speed multiplier. Down special. The wind sphere? What does that mean? Increased X speed multiplier. It goes faster now. I thought it already went pretty fast, damn. Toph, Fist, infinite platform bug. That was important. There was a glitch where Toph could just keep making platforms and you were screwed. So yeah, that's good. What else is there? Cora fixed down special having variable landing lag. That's fine. Cora needed a buff. That wasn't really a buff. Lucy Loud. All right, here we go. Jump scare. Down special vampire base knockback decrease from 180 to 110. Oh, they nerfed it to the ground. 110? That's 40%. Wow, they nerfed her to oblivion. That's fucking huge. But then here it says down special vampire knockback gain increased. Gain increased, base knockback decreased. So that means basically it'll it scales better. It's supposed to kill a higher percent. Okay. That's good. That's a perfectly reasonable nerf. And necessary because that was the best character in the game. Good. Good patch note. Michelangelo. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Here's what everyone wanted. They wanted Mikey killed. Here we go. Michelangelo. Neutral air launch angle from 320 to 30. It goes behind him. That might still be an infinite, honest to God. From 320 to 30. Like, what? That's so big. 98% change or some shit. Oh, man. Like 90% shift. Neutral air stun decrease. Yeah, they nerfed that move to the ground. 30 to 24. That's a 20. That's a 20% nerf on air stun. Neutral air stun gain increased. Oh, the gain. So it scales. Okay, that's fine. Slough Kid. Fixed up air, not hitting airborne opponents. So they also. All right. So this was smart actually. Fuse Instinct, thank you, and Slough Kid. They knew if you took out Mikey's infinite, the character is really not good. They knew that. It's really not a good character. That Nair was like his entire like base game. So they gave him some buffs. And they gave him a better up air. And that's about it. But you know, I still think people will figure out how to use this in there. Anyways, that was a huge problem with the game. No one's upset that happened. Ren and Stimpy. So Ren and Stimpy's Waft. I'm not too sure why they nerfed this. Glitchy226. Waft kills from the base knockback is down to 120. That's a decrease of 80. That's a 40% decrease. But it's base knockback, and then they up the gain by about 25%. So similar to Lucy Loud's jump scare. There's no April changes, but I can see. There's no Nigel also, it's Zed. So they gave Waft all the moves that are just giant and strong and kill super early. They took the Smash Bros approach. Like rest in Smash Bros, even in Melee, never really kills at 0. You always have to do something unless you're near the ledge. Powdered Toast Man. Sprinkled to the idle animations. Fresh out of the can. I'm not sure what that means. Is that a taunt? Is that a taunt thing? Sprinkled to the idle animations. Oh, they added particles. He looks cool when he's standing still. It's still a change. It still counts. Zim, fixed dash attack, second hit not manifesting, will now appear as expected. Whoa. So they buffed his dash attack, and now they buffed Zim. These are 2 big buffs. Strong mid hitbox. So his strong mid and his dash attack are both got buffed. That's huge for him. That's really huge. His hitboxes were weird. I didn't notice that, though. I did. Helga got a buff. Fixed down special taking damage. Helga's down special. Can someone remind me? My mind is blanking. What's Helga's down special? The parry, right? Oh, the baseball. Okay. The counter. Okay. So they probably buffed it. And then finally, Danny Phantom. They Ghostly Whale. Again, the base knockback hugely nerfed, but it scales properly. So yeah. Grand Omero with Prime. Any move that was previously considered horribly crazy busted now has to be killed. You have to use it at higher %, which makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. And finally, Oblina, please. Please nerf her. Did you get nerfed? Fixed aerial down strong hitbox misplacement? That's a nerf, right? And fixed aerial light down hitbox lingering during the duration of the move. Does that mean it's smaller and it lasts a short amount of time? And there's a DI buff? Less active. Let's go. Let's go. Now we can win. Now we can win. Let's go. Do you know in Juicebox 2, I had to fight the guy who got 3rd place at SmashCon round 2? It was a shit bracket. And there's DI. Oh, I'm actually excited to play this. I'm very excited to play this. But we got Sora first. All right, well, Chia, if you want to, I don't know if you can have any B-roll for this, but if you want to add this as a video, hopefully that's what it is. But yeah, there's no Nigel patch notes, nothing with April, but they got rid of all the problems a lot of characters had. This game is going to be very different, and I guess he summarized it pretty well here. So also to note, no changes to Cat Dog, no changes to Nigel, no changes to Leonardo or Reptar. Very interesting. I really wish they would have fixed the online lobbies. That's the only thing that I really wanted to be resolved. The codes and all that not working. That would have been huge. It still makes tournaments a bit of a hassle. We'll see. But apart from that, the balances are really good. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. This is the patch notes. It's going to be out later today. Obviously, I'm playing Sora in an hour and a half. But apart from that, we'll see what happens.